Again, everybody, and welcome to my bathroom. And the reason we're in here today is because our sinks, dual sinks, are clogged. Now, interestingly, initially only one of these sinks was clogged. We ran some drain cleaner down it, and the drain cleaner moved the clog, but it moved the clog to the point where there are the two drains come together from either side. So now instead of one drain being backed up, both of them are. So what I'm going to do today, instead of putting more drain cleaner down the drain, is I'm actually going to take a pipe snake, this pipe snake, and try to clear the drain out from the back end. So let's go ahead and get set up here, and hopefully you can see that. So this is the bottom of one of our drains here. I'm going to start by putting a bucket underneath. It's actually a good amount of room here. It's not going to be difficult to get the bucket off. It's a little tricky with this bucket. We actually have a laundry chute right here that we don't really use anymore, but yeah, it makes it a little uneven. So sorry if you see the bucket wobble a little bit, that's why. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get this started. And I am going to, most of these should be turnable by hand. This is the first time I've opened up this drain before. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and do this. So yeah, these drains now both, when you run them for about 10 seconds, the other one starts to go glug, 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 glug. And then it starts backing up. So yeah, I'm presuming the clog is pretty close to the surface here, or close to this area right here. So this is a little tricky. Looks like a rubber pipe is attached, because this is not the original drainage here. Rubber pipe is attached to this fitting. Well, that comes off nice and easy. And I think, oh yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's try to pull this off. It should just come off. I think that's loose. Worst case scenario, we can always replace the pieces. Oh man, that's really in there. Alright. And the S-pipe is thus removed. Ugh. And that looks pretty gross. So, yeah, let's put this over here. And give you guys a little bit better view. So, the pipe I'm going to be working on is this one. And it kind of stinks, as you would expect. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty gross in there. But yeah, let's go ahead and grab the pipe snake and a roll of paper towel and see if we can't get that cleared out. So I've backed you guys up a little bit. I'm actually going to take the bucket out of here so I have a little more room to work. And we're going to put a couple paper towels down. There's not going to be that much water coming through, but put that over there. And this is a 15-foot manual pipe snake right here. And the way it works, you turn this to loosen it. You extend it like that, and then it generally feeds itself down the drain. Sometimes you have to push it, sometimes not. But I found this to be really good for unclogging drains smaller than our kitchen sink. And so I'm going to feed this in as far as I can get it in. And then I'm actually going to tighten this. It's probably a little more out than it should be, but I'm confident that it'll find its way pretty quickly. Oh, there we go. It's feeding in. Alright. feed the next little bit in. And I'm basically going to feed it in until it gets stuck, which shouldn't be too far. And by stuck, I mean that happens. So now if I pull that out, this is going to have some probably pretty nasty drain clog at the end of it. Feed this back into here. Ugh. Now the only thing that really could have gone wrong here is if instead of feeding into the drain that drains out of the house, I just went across to the other sink drain. That'd be not good. But yeah, let's see if that happened. Well, there's definitely some gross crud on that. But the truth of the matter is, you don't really know if you got it until you run water down it and see. So, one moment here. I grab my little garbage can. Yuck. Trying to get this on the rug as well. Alright, I'm not satisfied with that, so we're going to go again. And this can take a little while. This is the frustrating part right here. Trying to get it to feed to the point where it actually catches. Okay. Now, I think at this point, we're going to say, well, I pulled something out, and might not have been a whole lot, but it didn't seem like it was going to go any further. So, let's go ahead and put everything back together and see if it works now, shall we? Okay, well, I don't know if I got this thing back on the way it's supposed to be, but we're going to try it out. Maybe it's going to leak, maybe it's going to back up, maybe it'll do both. Any water? Oh, yep, water's dripping out. So that's not good. Oh, there's the clogging sound. And the drain's clearing, but I get the idea it's clearing at the speed that it's leaking out that thing down there. So not only do we now have a leaky drain pipe, we also didn't clear the blockage. So, alright, let's try it again. So I've been working this thing back and forth for maybe 20-30 minutes now. Didn't seem to be making much progress, just keep getting stuck at the same place, not pulling anything back out. So I just kept going at that same area. And all of a sudden, out of this sink, I hear glug 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 glug. So does that mean something's open now? Maybe. I'm going to work at it a little more though. Got it back together. It's a little easier this time. The trick is taking this joint apart as well. So alright, here's the moment of truth. Don't mind the baby grunting in the background. Here it goes. And doesn't look like there's any water dripping out this time. So that's good. And no water accumulating in there, I don't think. Take this opportunity to wash my hands off. I think there's something changing notes. Or maybe it's good. Yeah, I definitely would have started flooding by now. And there's no glugging in the other sink. So, yeah, I think that about does it. Sounds good. So, the lesson there is, with plumbing anyway, or cleaning a drain, yes, these things work. No, they don't always logically make sense. But if at first you don't succeed, I guess just try again. So yeah, hopefully this was helpful to you all, or you found it interesting or amusing, or you know, you say, hey, what are you doing? That's not the right way to do that. Alright, that's fine too. Leave a comment and I will appreciate that next time I have to unclog a drain. Maybe I'll make a new video about it. Maybe I'll even mention you in it. So until then, have a wonderful day, and yeah, see you next time. Bye for now.